The Hulk was locked inside a containment pod by the military. His rage kept building, and his body kept growing with it. He finally burst the hatch open and broke free. Once on the surface, he threw his head back and let out a earth-shattering roar. That raw, uncontrollable fury had turned him into a complete monster. The general saw this and immediately ordered an anesthetic spray to be deployed. But that kind of rookie move only made the Hulk sneeze. Even the heavy steel doors in front of him bent like plastic sheets. He went absolutely berserk trying to smash his way out. But then the scientists wheeled in a foam machine. No matter how strong the Hulk was, that sticky, gooey stuff had him completely stuck. He ended up wrapped up like a giant green meatball. That's when the general came charging in, weapon in hand. He was planning to drill the Hulk apart piece by piece, but the Hulk's skin can't even be pierced by bullets. The shots just bounced right off. Seeing the Hulk about to break loose, the general pulled out a grenade launcher and tried to finish him off for good, but the shell hit the Hulk and ricocheted straight back. In the end, the general got exactly what he deserved. The Hulk finally burst free and made his escape. He took off sprinting, then launched himself into the air and covered several kilometers in no time, landing in a small town. The Hulk just wanted a moment to breathe, but out of nowhere, a missile hit right next to him. With no other choice, he leaped away again. He thought reaching the desert meant he was finally out of the strike zone, but the military still refused to stand down and sent in a whole tank battalion. Left with no choice, the Hulk fought back. He flipped one tank clean over, then grabbed it by the barrel and hurled it through the air, let out a furious roar, and ripped a tank turret clean off while taking direct fire. When he saw the tank ahead swiveling its cannon right at him, he grabbed another tank body and used it as a shield, then swung the turret around like a hammer. He bent the barrel of the last tank, forcing it to fire at its own crew. Just like that, the Hulk broke free once again. But little did anyone know, a tracking chip had already been planted on him. The area had been staked out by multiple military helicopters, lying in wait. They opened fire on the Hulk without mercy, so the Hulk leaped with full force, using his sheer weight to drag one down to the ground. When a tracking missile came screaming toward him, he caught it with one hand, bit off the warhead, and spat it right back, taking out another helicopter. But when he landed in the valley, the remaining helicopters pulled a dirty move. They fired missiles straight at the cliff face. Their plan: bury the Hulk alive under a mountain of boulders. But they seriously underestimated this big guy. The moment the rocks settled, the Hulk came bursting right back out. Then, like a giant mole, he tunneled underground straight into the city and started wrecking the place. But then he spotted something. Betty was sitting in one of the pursuing helicopters. And just like that, the Hulk went completely calm and dropped everything he was holding. Watching her walk toward him, he slowly shrank down and finally transformed back into his human self.